Hi everyone, all my buddy, color friends, and people of the internet. I had to steal that line from The Artful Journey. So here we are with the record month for myself. I did 58 different books, 79 coloring pages, as you can see, the record for the year in both books and pages, 21 buddy colors, 65 prompts or challenges, and I didn't even count the books that applied to both two different times. That's just one book prompt, so obviously I did a lot of Space Timber pages. I also did 5 untouched books. So I'm going to start with my Space Timber coloring page from the Amanda's 2025 coloring planner. I'm sure you all know that she has a new one out for 2026 that you can buy on Amazon. I am a novice YouTuber, so there will be a lot of stops and starts in this video because I do not know how to edit, and I was so busy in Space Timber, clearly I was, that I can only show you all the pages that I did. I had zero time to learn about YouTube. So here is, we have a group on Instagram that does this book every month, and I hope that all the other ladies posted their beautiful Space Timber pages because they were beautiful, and you get to see them on the Insta. This is a book that I do sometimes with Candace when she chooses to join us, but this month I think it was just Mindy and myself. And unfortunately, as you can see here, I put glossy accents on the eyeballs of all the animals. And then when my book was drying, I overfilled the eyeball and my book dried, curled like that. And so it all my glossy accents smeared and ran. And oh well, note to self, don't put too much glossy accents on your page. Now, Candace was going to buddy color with me in this book from Happy Catastrophe, and I'm not sure if she got hers done. I think she told me that she was going to, in November, finish them up. So I just wanted to show you on this page, there's a cool VW van, cacti. We've got Area 51 clearly here. Because it says that right there, Area 51. And then we have all the tents the hippies stay in. Then I did this page by myself, which is just the sun and the moon. I tried to make the sky darker over there and lighter where the sun was. And then I know that Candace was going to do this astronaut page with me. As you can see, I put glossy accents on all their eyeballs and the windows of the alien spaceships, etc. This is another book that I color with my friend Mindy, and it's also by Angela Gonzalez. And for Space Timber, we did this page. Luckily, I learned from my mistake on the glossy accent eyeballs. I didn't do that again. Yay me. I showed you guys this book last time, and I love it. It's so easy to do just with a water brush. Love it. I love this book also, and I did this with my friend Jennifer from Tolgywood Colors. Tolgywood? I always forget how to pronounce that, but Jennifer, I'm pretty sure she put hers on Instagram, so definitely check hers out. Hers definitely looked more crocheted than mine. I still haven't learned how to make it look crocheted. Mindy and I also buddy color in my Tiny Forest coloring book. We did this page. We only have 2 more and we'll be done in October. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm forgetting to tell you what I use to color these with. So at the beginning of the month, I always keep like a package of pencils on my desk, or a cup of pencils that has lots of different stuff in it. And I use those whenever. This is Mythographic Labyrinth. And I did this page because it's very full of space. But I use Derwent Chromaflows on this and Prisma Juniors, which are in my cup. So I definitely tend to use the pencils that are on my desk. Here's another page I did with Mindy. She's with Cats Among Orchids, Coloring with Cats Among Orchids. Mindy on Insta. And we did this page in, this is by the same artist that did my tiny forest. But I do use the pencils that are out on my desk a lot. And when I usually change them about halfway through the month, and then, oops, I made that same mistake there with the, I didn't learn well enough from the other mistake I made with glossy accents. This one I had to do because it had pumpkins in it, and I just felt like coloring pumpkins early. But this one is our Space Timber page, and Mindy did both of these with me. Look at that cute little piggy down there. I just love Angela Gonzalez. So I did get, when I first tried the Woomer pencils, I was not a huge fan, but you'll see in the middle of the month, I switched over to the Woomers, and I used them a lot for the end of the month, from about the 15th forward. And oh my gosh, they barely went down at all. They stayed very long, which I like. Candace and I did this page, so check out Happy Catastrophe's video to see Candace's version. She put neon on it, and it looks awesome. I also have the Derwent Academy 24 set of pencils, which is Derwent's, this is also with Mindy from Coloring with Cats Among Orchids on Instagram. This is another Angela Gonzalez book, Colors for Life. But Derwent Academy are a very hard, thin pencil. They're kind of their children's or school, maybe, less than artist grade. But they're very good for using with like Derwent Colorsoft or Chromaflow, because they're harder and you don't feel bad about sharpening them. Now here, I did this with Happy Catastrophe, Candace again, Sister Min Bao. And honestly, here I just went crazy with my granulating Gansai Tambi watercolor. I have set number 1, and I did do a different color for the background and a different color for the beard, but obviously it's harder to tell. And I went over the beard with a gray colored pencil, and obviously I did his face with a flesh colored pencil. The background, though, I didn't really go over with any colored pencil, so that's straight Gansai Tambi granulating watercolor, and I absolutely love those watercolors. Set 1, cannot recommend it enough. Then I found a group on Instagram. Both Candace and I are in a bunch of groups on Instagram. As you can see, the moon, I did like a silvery metallic watercolor. Here's my white and pink horse with black wings, and my black and purple horse with the white wings, or Pegasus, or whatever you want to call them. But there's a group on Instagram that's coloring in Kirby's Mythomorphia, so definitely check it out. Because I have so many coloring pages, I am kind of going through this a little bit quickly, but that's because I have so many. Like literally, you don't want to be here all day looking at my pages. But here's one I did in another Instagram group, which I love, and everybody else has turned out really good too. Look for them on Insta. Okay, this book I do with my buddy Jody at J.I. Colorist. And for Space Timber, we decided to do this observatory page, which obviously totally fits the theme of Space Timber. And I did color all of that, not the blue part because that was already printed in the book. Like this book comes with pages where there's color already down, but I did color all of the other stuff that's not that grayish blue. So, but like the black was there. So anyway, please look at Jody at JI Colorist from Canada for her page is gorgeous. Okay, the stack is dwindling. Here's the Magical Kingdom, and I did the title page for Space Timber. This is an older book that I'm just trying to finish up. This is one of my most favorite books. It's so fun to color on. I love the paper. Our group on Insta did this space page with the sheep this month. Everybody's pages turned out awesome. Okay, I still have the Derwent Chroma Flow out. I also have a 12-pack of Luminance. This one I used some Distress crayons on. Obviously, last month I did Gansai Tambi over there. But I do this with Bubble of Coloring. And this is our project book. So next month we'll be doing that page. But hers turned out so beautiful. You have to go look at it. This book coloring with Kay and I just seem to do every month. And this month we picked this double page spread. And hers just turned out so beautiful. And I use my Crayola swirl pencils on it to get that multicolored look. I love those things. Or you can use the Kohinoor Magic pencils. Same idea. Or the Tritones. Same idea. Okay, Woodland Animals by Alexandra Danneman. Here's just an easy, quick, simple page in between all the difficult ones. I like the paper in this book. It's very nice, but I did wolves. That was the other hashtag for Space Timber, was to do for the Wild Year of Color to do wolves. I think this was the first group I joined on Insta, and there's lots of great ladies in this book. I actually used those paint sticks in the background. Then I used silver metallic. I also used watercolor to finish this one. Neocolors 2 on the hair and the face, and I think the eyes and the flowers, but metallic for all the metallic bits. And that paint stick just kind of gives you this look. So I felt like I was being artistic. Okay, I'll be right there. I was videoing, but I'm done now. I paused it. Whew. Do you want soda or tea? Ooh. then turn it down Fuego.
We could just go on it.
Don't leave Daddy's fingers off.
That's all. No mas. I'm the one who's supposed to do some mas today. You want pizza?
Put some brisket on the chicken. I'm glad we called to get the TV fixed. I mean,
You could. Yesterday when I was coming in, I noticed that our antenna was facing different than the one next door was facing. Like, that might be a problem. And the signal's far stronger than it's ever been before.
so we did set it up right the first
Yeah,
time.
pretty much. Because there should be no buffers ever
Good.
with that speed. I mean, we average at
There's
somewhere,
buffering now.
somewhere around 5 or 6 meg when we get fair boys.
Wow.
Bye, buddy. That was a big order of onions.
Uh-huh.
They're really good. They cook them.
They're better than you. I've had them from there before.
But they were never like that. Those are bigger and puffier and looks like they must really be upset.
Did you give the candy and the cookies to Julio? Good. Did you say thank you?
They have this sunshade like it's going across our garage. I'm gonna jump up on it, but they gave me a picture. He's like, how about I put this up in the back door?
You can sell stuff in Moira now. Cause she talked about him doing her gravel today.
Yeah, he said he went over and right here and introduced himself. But he's got some musician.
Yeah, sometimes a little too much energy.
But it's better than standing there with your hands out just saying, give me, give me.
I agree.
make about as many managerial mistakes as it's possible to make last night. Put his lineup in. For whatever reason, didn't start as hot as hitter. Didn't start his normal second baseman. You have two other people on. The Yankees pitcher, who was the winningest pitcher in baseball, starts the seventh inning. The Yankees are up 1-0. Gets the first guy out. His pitch counts around 90. It's getting up there. The season's getting over. Right. Boone decides to bring in a guy that's given up runs in 8 straight games. Gives up 3 runs before he gets an out. Yankees lose 3. The Yankees, bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, no one out. Probably should have scheduled it out. He sends up a pinch hitter who's batting .212.
Instead of Paul Goldschmidt? They're claiming this is a Republican fault.
Of course they are. Was the most ridiculous things that, the Republicans did this on purpose because they want to do away with healthcare for Americans. J.D. Vance on the press conference today said, let's face reality. The reason that them shut it down was, and this is what he said. He's like, Chuck Schumer is scared shitless that AOC is going to primary if he goes along with the budget. So Chuck will do anything that AOC tells him to do. They just stop whatever they want. And you just hope people are sorry enough to see you out. The Republicans passed the bill. The Dems would not vote for it. In the Senate, 1 Dem voted for it, and the House, 0 Dems voted for it. Just set the national burden for it. I bet your brother, who is not a stupid person, believes it's the Republicans' fault. Making Daddy's chair smell like Tasmania.
Yes, Daddy.
I can hear the cries that he and Rose are going back to work and won't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think it's almost the end of times
Mm-hmm.
when he has to work 2 extra hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to take tomorrow off.
Uh-huh. We have to hang on. Oh, Tasman. The hue and the
It would
cry.
be frustrating to go to work and know you're not getting a paycheck.
Well, you know eventually you'll get paid.
Yes.
And yes, I would be frustrated by that too.
But you know what the reality is? He's lived off the government almost his entire life.
Uh-huh. Yes, he has. Basically all of his entire life. Hey, Miss Gypsy. Excuse me.
This woman who's a Democrat for running for governor,
Uh-huh.
the one who never bothered to mention that she wasn't allowed to go to commencement at the Naval Academy.
Uh-huh.
Well, more and more just keeps coming out. They were showing the post congratulating all of the kids who got appointments to the Naval Academy. And she uses false names for her kids. She got both of her kids into the Naval Academy.
By using a fake last name?
No, just for her press conference, she used a fake last name so nobody would know they were her kids.
Really?
Uh-huh. And yet she's still leading in the polls.
Are you done with this tea over here?
I think there might be a little bit left in it. If there is, you can have it.
No, you just finished it up. I was just gonna throw it in the trash.
I don't want it. So if you want it, go ahead and finish it. But if not, just set it back in the fridge.
A delivery drone crash at 96th Avenue and Roosevelt.
Good.
Sure did.
new program to look for floods,
Oh, no.
drove right into. I don't think they program a car in Phoenix to watch out for floods.
Well, good point.
Winning Street, Veronica. We're gonna win.
He won the last time,
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. You're mistaken. Republicans are wanting no illegals are. And so J.D. Vance showed up at a press conference today with receipts.
Double threes? Two. Double two?
And then George Stephanopoulos called the Speaker of the House a liar. It's threes.
George Stephanopoulos called the Speaker of the House a liar.
Yeah, so you're just lying. The Republicans are responsible for this. This was an orchestrated plan by you to take out your other citizens.
Double
He
two.
got after he lost $16 million. He would be careful what he said on the air.
Double two. Double
What
two.
do you think?
What is this healthcare taken away that you're discussing? What are they
Money for
talking about?
Obamacare.
How is that being taken away when the
Because there's no
government
money to
does
fund
that?
it. No, this bill, the funding was scheduled to run out at the end of the fiscal year.
Oh. Okay. Double
But not only
two.
did they want to extend it, they wanted to increase it by like $5 billion.
No, double two. No, double two. So all those people that had health insurance, it
Their
stopped.
premiums will go, the subsidy will go up,
Double two. So they'll still have health insurance.
unless they just don't pay for it, yes. Nobody's denying them any health
finish my video.
Have fun.
Uh-huh.
You want the door clear closed so the guests don't come in?
Yeah.